My name is Angelica Elkan. I'm a new scholar here at the Tel Aviv University. I did my PhD on supramolecular chemistry. For my postdoc, I focused on crystallization. With these tools, I'm going to develop my research in my own lab. I am Jewish, and Israel is home. It's our duty, and it's also our privilege to make the story of Israel go on. My main tool will be atomic force microscopy. This piece of equipment is extremely expensive and it's extremely advanced. Thanks to the Zuckerman generous scholarship, I can buy this equipment that wasn't used before in Israel.
My name is Vardi. I was a postdoc at TTI Chicago. I study machine learning theory, and I mostly focus on theoretical questions about deep learning. By having a better theoretical understanding of deep learning, we might be able to improve performance or efficiency of deep learning algorithms.
I'm Yishay Pinto, a genomicist, and I'm excited to introduce my new lab at Bar-Ilan University. In my lab, we study genomes, the complete set of genetic materials that details how organisms grow, function, and reproduce. We focus on genomes of the human microbiome, specifically bacteriophages, which are viruses that infect bacteria.
My name is Dr. Liron David. I recently established my lab here after returning from a postdoc fellowship at the Harvard Medical School. My lab is combining structural biology, biochemistry, and cell biology, which will serve as a platform for developing new drugs for cancer and other related diseases.
My name is Weiss, and I've just started my new lab in Tel Aviv University. My lab studies the mechanobiology of cardiovascular diseases. In using AI or scientific deep learning methods, we can identify genes that are pathological in order to develop appropriate therapeutics for cardiovascular diseases.
I'm Sivan Mizrahi. I recently came back from my postdoc at MIT. Now we're starting to study how the interactions between different microbial species impact the way they behave, function, and ultimately evolve. I'm grateful for the Zuckerman Foundation for helping me realize my dream of building my own lab to get to educate and train a new scientific generation here at the Hebrew University, where I grew up.
My name is Maor-Nof, and I'm an assistant professor at the Faculty of Biology at the Technion. I just arrived from Stanford University from the genetic department. Throughout my research, I've been driven by the question of what determines cell fate, from development to neurodegenerative diseases, across the peripheral nervous system and the central nervous system. How do these neurons survive and function all throughout the entire lifespan of an organism, which can be more than 70 years in the case of the human brain?
My name is Yaniv Shlosberg. I did my postdoctoral studies at the University of California, Santa Barbara. In our studies, we use live photosynthetic organisms, integrating them in bioelectrochemical cells to make green electricity, which can help in the struggle against the climate change. I'm very grateful for the Zuckerman Award. Because of this, we can do great science and hopefully contribute to the future technologies fighting against the climate change.
My name is Lidor Shaar-Moshe, and I'm a plant biologist. I've recently returned from UC Davis, California, where I did my postdoc, and I opened my lab at Haifa University. My lab's mission is to improve crop productivity by better understanding and manipulating plant responses to environmental stresses, such as drought and salinity. I came back to Israel because I believe in my people, I believe in my country, and the generous grant of the Zuckerman Institute would be a great support towards achieving our scientific goals.